Hey guys, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, well, as you've seen from the title, this is gonna be new mom and new dad advice. So real quick, forgive me if I'm kind of moving the camera a lot. I am holding it. My tripod broke because I was trying to adjust it and I just got really frustrated, and I guess I just had like an insane amount of force and I just broke it. So I ordered a new one on Amazon. So don't worry, next video will be much better. So in today's video, I am giving new mom, new dad advice. I did consult with Nico on some things for dad so they don't feel left out, but yes. So just a quick disclosure, I've had
so much experience with babies. And
when I mean so much experience, I mean
so much experience.
I've helped taking care of so many babies, but being a mom is kind of like not necessarily different, but I did learn some things as actually being a mom. And just, I know you see my background. This is Nikolai's little corner that I have, a wall that we have in our bedroom. It's obviously on my side of the room, but yeah. So I'll go ahead and dive in. So the first thing would be is not to overbuy on specific sizes. So for example, our son, he was born prematurely. I kind of went off on buying a lot of preemie sizes. He was wearing newborn clothes, so he grew into the newborn clothes, but for the preemies, I did buy a lot. Now, he did wear the preemies for a while, but he did kind of already start to wear the newborns too, so I wouldn't really buy too many clothes and sizes. I would really recommend buying a couple newborns, well, several newborns, because you know your baby's gonna go through them. And as well, really try to buy like 0 to 3 months, and you'll kind of see as your baby grows how you'll be able to, on the sizes that he'll be like, oh no, he may or may not grow into it that fast. But do keep in mind, babies do have growth spurts. But number one, do not overbuy on specific sizes, okay? Number two, stock up on wipies, okay? Because you're gonna go through wipes regardless. Every baby is different. People always say, oh, stock up on diapers, stock up on diapers. But every baby is different, you know. So my son, I didn't know there was preemie diapers, by the way. So he was on so we were using newborn diapers, and we would fold them. And he was in ones. So his baby shower was after he was born. We were gonna have it before he was born, but he came 5 days early from the original baby shower date. Anyways, so I had a lot of extra ones, and I was like, oh my goodness, I feel so bad. My son can't even use them. I had to give them away. So if you really want to stock up on something specifically, I would really recommend stocking up on wipies, because regardless, you are gonna go through them, okay? Now the next thing is, if your baby is formula fed, I recommend using distilled water instead of purified water. Basically, I'm gonna leave a link down below because I don't want to go too much into depth with it. It's more on the filtration process, on how it is and how it's just much safer for the baby. I mean, they do make both for the baby, but the distilled water is better. Little disclosure, I did used to breastfeed my son because he needed it, because he was born prematurely, but I did stop just due to spine issues, and I do need to resume my medication, my spine medication. So I'll talk about my spine in a different video, but okay. So I recommend using distilled water, and I will leave the article down below onto how I had found it, okay? So the next thing would be is, if your baby is crying and you just can't figure it out, please, and I mean please, like, try to have some patience. You know, put your baby down, take a quick breather, because your baby can feel that energy off of you, okay? Your baby knows when you're mad, your baby knows when you're sad, your baby knows when they're frustrated and such like that. So really take a step back and just take a quick breather if you really don't know, and then just kind of go through the different steps. If he's hungry, or if he or she is hungry, if he or she is sleepy, if their stomach hurts, if they have colic, or if they're having reflux, you know, go through like a particular list for you to be able to figure it out. But try to remain calm as much as possible. Or if you have a partner, ask your partner if they could take over, because sometimes the baby just gets frustrated with you and they just want mom or they just want dad, okay? So that would be that. The next thing would be to register as at least 4 to 5 places for your baby registry. What do you mean? So first of all, for example, Nico and I, we originally just registered at Target in Burlington. I didn't know Target gave a gift bag until I called them. I was like, hey, if I do my baby registry, do I do it online? Do I do it in person? Do you guys like sit down and talk with me? They're like, oh, you know, you could do it online and then just pick whatever store you want to pick up your baby registry bag. I'm like, what's a baby registry bag? They're like, oh, it's just a free sample of different stuff, like bottles and things. I was like, what?
Pretty cool. So
you get that, but not only that, after your baby is born, you still are able to have, you still have that baby registry, and you still get a discount on those items. Okay, so at first we just had Target in Burlington, but there's a store on the outer skirts of Houston called Bye Bye Baby, which I love, and it's totally worth the drive. It's called Bye Bye Baby. We registered there, and we registered as well with Amazon because we have Amazon Prime, and most of the time we just buy stuff there. So I do recommend registering at least 4 to 5 places, just so you have a variety of options, just to have different coupons and different places and such like that. A lot of people be like, you don't need to do all that, it's just one. Well, they're not spending the money. You and your husband, you and your wife, or whichever, you guys are spending the money. Okay, so that leads to the second thing. Before you buy something in particular, look around and see if a store is having like a promotion or a deal. So for example, one time Target was having a deal of, if you spend $100 worth of baby items, then you get a $25 gift card. Whereas if I were to buy those exact same items on Amazon or Bye Bye Baby or Burlington, I probably wouldn't have gotten that $25 gift card. You know what I mean? So kind of keep in mind that, oh, I want to buy this. Then if it's something that you want to buy, look around. But if you need to buy it like at the end of that moment, obviously, like, do not wait. Okay, so the next thing is that I would invest in creating a baby file or a baby briefcase. So I'm going to leave like a link down below, or I'll probably insert like a picture here of a baby briefcase. Basically what that is all your baby's documents from birth, like their birth certificate, social security card, their insurance, the doctor's visits, vaccinations, insurance, different things and such, all within the baby's first year, and just so that you already have that portfolio. At first I thought I was thinking about doing a binder and making slides and stuff like that. It's completely easier just to already just buy like the briefcase like that, and it's really worth the investment, because whenever we have a doctor visit, I could just put it in there instead of just leave it somewhere and it ends up getting lost if I need to refer back to it. Okay, so the next thing that I would personally recommend is to create your baby a lullaby. Now, I know my parents used to sing one to me, and I wanted to do that to my son, but I was like, no, you know what? He's my child. I want to create something that's different for him. And as somebody who loves music, and music is very powerful, my son was undergoing music therapy when he was in the hospital, but that was something that I wanted to do. But anyways, I recommend making a lullaby for him. So something like, good morning to you, my baby. It is Tuesday morning. It is Wednesday night and you're going to sleep. I love you, I do. You know, like something like that. Dad can create a personalized one. Mom can create a personalized one. Or you guys can create one together and sing it to them to when they go to sleep, you know. But I do recommend making a lullaby for your baby. Okay, but the next thing that I would recommend is to ask for advice or ask for help. There is nothing wrong asking for help. Now, me, I kind of was prideful because, of course, having so much experience with babies, I didn't want to ask for help. I didn't want to ask for advice. I was kind of acting like I knew it all, even though I knew I didn't, you know. I wasn't really acting like it. I just didn't really want to ask for help, you know. I really wanted to figure it out on my own. I wanted my son to know, like, hey, I'm figuring it out. I'm going to get the answers for you no matter what. But you know, ask your child's PCP, their pediatrician. You know, they know best. They've taken care of so many babies too. You know, ask your in-laws or ask your parents, you know, if you have access to like asking them and such like that. So do ask for advice, you know, because it does go a long ways. You can get different perspectives and different ways on how to be able to take care of your baby. Okay, so the next thing is something that I really struggle with too, is sleep when the baby sleeps. So those first couple of days, I tried to sleep when the baby slept, and sometimes I really didn't. So I suffer from insomnia. Excuse me. I suffer from insomnia, so I don't normally get sleep. And so having the baby didn't really help. So there was times I was maybe getting 3-4 hour sleep days, and I was just like so dead, or I'd close my eyes for like 5 minutes and I'd have to wake back up. So I would really recommend to try to sleep when the baby sleeps, or at least take a nap, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes. At least try, or close your eyes. You know, if you really can't sleep, just close your eyes so your eyes can rest and you can have that peace of mind, okay? And you don't go insane. The next piece of advice that I would recommend is to obviously have some income, you like steady income. So, for example, Nico and I, we were not expecting Nikolai at all, just due to the fact that the medication I was taking, they said I wasn't going to be able to have a baby, you know, but a lot of the symptoms of it was like pregnancy, so I didn't know. Anyways, I wasn't working because my spine was just so bad, and I will talk about my spine in a completely different video. So I wasn't really working. I just had my residual income, so which are royalties. I got that once a month. Nico, he was working with the hotel. He was like meeting clients and stuff like that, but I didn't get to see him as much, so he had that steady income. But when we found out about him, you know, I still wasn't working, and Nico was like gonna look for another job because he didn't like that other job. And so I really recommend having steady income. I mean, our income's like way better now, you know. Now I'm able to work. Now I'm gonna start like getting those weekly checks instead of just residual checks, because I do own my own business, but I partner with a company. I'll talk about that in a completely different video, okay? But the last thing that I do recommend is,
don't buy every cute thing you see.
okay, because if I bought everything I thought that was cute, yeah, there's a lot of things you're gonna love, you know. Him being my first, or if it's your first child, you know, obviously, well, new mom advice, new dad advice, but you're gonna want to go all out. Try not to as much, you know. You're gonna have so much time to spread with your child, but just try not to splurge too much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with splurging, you know, but don't do it all the time, you know. Kind of have your priorities. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but just kind of keep that in check, okay? So other than that, that was just a couple things that I could think of for new mom, new dad advice, and I kind of brainstormed with Nico. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if you feel like it helps, if it's not going to help. If you're pregnant, I wish you a very happy pregnancy. I hope you enjoy it. Take pictures. Dads, take care of your woman because she's growing your child together. She's going to need all the emotional support that she's going to need, and he's going to need it too, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be like, whoa, I'm going to be a dad. But take care, everybody. Happy 2020. It's almost March, and the first quarter of the year is almost done. Thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great day. Bye.